Hello everyone, my name is David and today I'm gonna read this book, a few chapters. Chapter 12. The sun was high in the sky as they approached the city. They tied Peg into a tree in an olive grove, about half a mile off from Pompey's eastern gate. Marcus hugged Peg. I'll be back. The man nose hit in the chest, looking in the eye. The ground rumbled again. The tremors were definitely getting stronger. Marcus looked back nervously at the mountain and losing Peg's rope. If we're not back, you need to break free and get out on your own. Peg eyed him. Do you understand me? Don't wait for us. The man snorted. Marcus hoped that means yes. He has hugged her one last time, and Tata rubbed her nose before they headed for the city gates. Tata's plans was to speak Pompey manages the man electric to lead the city. They would know the best way to warn the people of Pompey. Marcus and Tata wove through the crowded street, keeping their eyes out for men who might need help and those who might be hunting for them. It didn't take long to reach the forum, an open square surrounded by 5 buildings and city main temple dedicated to Jupiter. Statues of emperor and generals seems to be glared at Marcus and followed Tata in the Magis building. Marcus' heart pounded as they approached the entrance, where were 3 steely-looking guards stood watch. Stop, slave, a guard ordered. Tata held his head. Sir, I have an urgent message for the city leaders. The city is in danger. We must warn the people of Pompey. The man barely glanced at Tata from beneath of his helmet. Be gone, the guard ordered, shooting him as he was a stray dog. Sir, it's the mountain. There will be a soon terrible explosion. The guard raised his spear menacingly. Roll from here. Nobody wants to talk to a filthy slave. Suddenly, Marcus couldn't help but see what the guard see when he looked at Tata with tunic and body strength with bruises. Tata looked a little better than a beggar woman. The other guys stared up, and their spears glinting in the sun. It was hopeless. Marcus realized they're making a mistake. Tata warned, taking Marcus' arm and hurrying him away. They walked out of the forum and headed to the main cities. We have to tell people ourselves, Tata said. We need to go to the shops and restaurants. Hopefully, some people will listen. Marcus hoped Tata could read his thoughts. They were wasting their time. Nobody would take the word of the slaves. They stood on the sidewalk, waiting to cross the grass street. 2 laughing little boys ran behind her mother. One held a wooden sword. I'm Cyclops, the boy sang. The gladiators match. That's where everyone was heading. Marcus watched the boys. But then his eyes drifted up to Vesuvius. What he saw stopped his heart. A wisp of smoke rising out of the peak. The mountain seems to be coming alive. Tata, Marcus pointed out the smoking mountain. Tata stared in horror and fascination. Both stood there, their eyes glued to the mountain, which is why they didn't see the golden chariot that stopped suddenly right in front of them. A pair of cold, pale eyes stared at them. By the time Marcus saw Festus and his guard rushing towards them. But it was too late. Penned in by the crowds, he and Tatas were trapped. Seconds later, Marcus was staring at the glinting tip of the spear. Idiots, Festus hissed. You actually believe you can escape? Tata shook his arm from the guard's grip and stepped towards Festus. Sir, please, a disaster is coming. The mountain is going to explode. People must leave the city right away. Festus laughed cruelly. You think you can save yourself by telling tales? The guard grabbed Tata roughly, and once again Tata shook himself free. He seems to be gaining strength from the crowd, from the fear and panic in the eyes people around them. You felt the earth tremors, and now look at the mountain. You can see it for yourself. The smoke, any moment it's going to explode. Festus didn't even look at the mountain. He put his face close to Tata, screaming, "You dare try to outsmart me? You think I'm a fool? Think of your uncle, sir, of Linus," Tata says, strongly as the guard gripped him again. "He would agree with me, I'm certain." Peter Festus' fat cheeks turned bright red. "My uncle is a weak-minded idiot," Festus says, spitting out the words. "He cared a lot for a slave than me, a man who shared his own blood." And suddenly it was all clear to Marcus why Festus had sold Tata so quickly. Few people in Rome were admired by as Linus Celius, and yet he has never impressed us by Festus' chariots and villas fine stallions. Linus knew the truth about his nephew, and he made his money by cheating people. Tata had the one thing Festus' fortune couldn't buy, his uncle respected. And Festus hated Tata for it. He hated so much that he would make Tata suffer for the most fate imaginable. Death in the arena. Take the slaves to Lanista, Festus ordered. He would just be in time for his match against Cylops. As the guard dragged his father away, Marcus' blood boiled in his veins. His heart smote with hatred. He stepped close to Festus, looking him squarely, fish-like eyes. "You're evil, Marcus," Tata gasped. Marcus couldn't miss the flicker of shock on Festus' face. "But of course, Festus has the last word. Take this boy to the Lannister too. Tell him it's a gift from me. It will be quite a show today for the people of Pompeii." As the guards held Marcus, something exploded deep inside him. He opened his mouth to scream, to curse Festus and his dark, evil world. But Marcus' voice filled in the air. It was the voice of Vesuvius, to shattering explosion. Boom, boom. So I've read the chapters, and bye.